Well, it's Sunday afternoon here at round 4 of the New Zealand Superbike Championship at Hampton Downs in the Waikato, and I'm standing here with Jaden Hassan, who's announced his return to road racing after a pretty bad accident at round 2 in Timaru. Jaden, you've taken 2 wins in 600 Supersport, set some lap records on the way, and claimed the NZT title for Supersport, TT title that is. Can you talk me through the weekend in that last race, please?
It's been kind of a hell of a 6 months, really. We've had a few injuries, but no, we're definitely back now, and we've done a couple of days testing before the weekend, but since Friday we've just been trying stuff on the bike with Dave Cole and Robert Taylor from Kiwi Suspension Solutions have got the home buyers reports, Yamaha R6 going real well. Metzler tyres as well, as always, have been pretty faultless, so we knew we had a good package here. We got that record at the Tri-Series, but knew we'd probably have to go a bit under that to keep ahead of Dennis and Glenn on the Suzukis, because they are pretty quick, those things. And we ran an old tyre in qualifying just to kind of keep some tricks up our sleeve for the race day, and did that this morning, get a 105.6, which is I think 6/10 off the lap record from my lap record from December. So yeah, couldn't be happier.
And a performance like that seems to fit pretty well with your performance over the last couple of years. I mean, you certainly must have your eyes on some overseas racing in the near future, I'd imagine. And given your trip over to Suzuka with Graham Crosby, things are coming together quite nicely, aren't they?
Yeah. It's been like I said, it was kind of up and down 6 months, with the trip to Japan being a highlight and a low light, because I didn't do as well as I wanted to over there. But yeah, definitely back now, stronger than ever. I've learnt so much. Just every time I've crashed and re-injured myself, it's been a different mistake. So hopefully now we've got them all sorted, and we can, like you say, start heading overseas. We're looking at Australian Supersport, either leasing a bike or taking my New Zealand bike over. But yeah, New Zealand Supersport, British Supersport, or something like European Junior Cup, somewhere around there, just to try and get some exposure and sort of eventually, hopefully, get sort of World Superbikes area. That's kind of the goal we're long-term setting our sights on. Yeah,
and I mean, and you're showing those sort of 3 qualities that seem to make champions. Of sort of raw speed, an ability to bounce back from injury, and also sort of the intelligence to set the bike up.
Yeah, like I said, Robert Taylor and Kiwi Suspension Solutions have got the bike working really well, but I had a great experience last year on the Super Stocks. It was the first time they've been run in New Zealand, so I developed all that suspension from scratch, so learned a lot about setting up a bike last year, and we've kind of taken that over into this year. And I like the sort of the physics side of things, so I try and think about everything on the bike and the setup, and any way we can possibly improve it. I try and sort it out before the races, obviously, and it seems to be working all right at the moment.
So looking forward to round 5 at Taupo, which is next weekend. Obviously, with those 2 rounds you've had to sit out, you won't be looking at a championship title. Are you gonna go and take it to Dennis and Glenn at Taupo?
Oh, that was always the goal. As soon as I was lying in hospital bed, being told I got 3 broken vertebrae, it was like, all right, I'll be back for the last 2 rounds, and I'll be trying to be back winning. So, first 2 are out of the way. There's two to go. I don't know. I mean, I think the track's going to suit our bike really well. It's quite a tight technical track, and the R6 has an awesome front end, and the Metzler front tyre again has been working faultlessly. That's really where we're kind of stronger than the Suzuki's, from brakes to mid corner, corner entry speed, and that's really important at Taupo. So hopefully we continue this going. We were down there a week ago, and we managed to get under the lap record just on a test day on old tyres. So I think it should be good, but yeah, it'll definitely be tough with Dennis and Glenn and both the Hugenbosums, Jeremy Holmes on the Honda, Josh McGrath. They'll all be there again, and I don't think we'll quite be able to win by the margins we were winning today. We're quite comfortable for most of the races.
It sounds like we can look forward to some good battles, and we'll look forward to seeing you next weekend.
Yeah, sweet. Cheers.
Right, well, I'm standing here with Andrew Stroud, 9-time New Zealand Superbike champion, and we're at round 4 of the New Zealand Superbike Champ at Hampton Downs in the Waikato. Now, Andrew, it's not been the best of seasons, but you've put in a pretty dominant performance this weekend. You've taken the TT title, and according to the points, you're now 10.5 behind Robbie going into Taupo.
Yeah, I totally didn't expect that. It's amazing how quickly things can turn around, but so I'm looking forward to Taupo, but still, even if I won them both and Robbie was second in both, I think he'd still win by half a point. So, but we'll just see what happens. Sloane's riding very well, so he could easily be in the mix, and he's pretty experienced at Taupo. I'm very happy with the way the bike's going. The Pirellis were perfect this weekend, and I set the lap record on the last lap, I think, of 20 laps, so they're seriously durable and hanging in there. It's good.
And there must have been some tense moments in the lead up to that race, because the rain did pass through, and your tyre choice must have been on your mind. What did you go with in the end?
I went with slicks, but it was earlier on it was a dodgy call, but then as it came closer to the race, it became more slicks was the way to go. I know there still were a couple of guys out there on wets. Felt for them a bit.
And what do you think we can expect at Taupo? Are you going to be conservative and try and claw those points back, or are you going to, in your usual style, just go for the wins?
Oh, just absolutely go for the wins. It's a very different track around there, so you never really know who's going to be going fast and who's not. But I've been there a bit before. Probably the most experienced guy around Taupo is Sloane Frost. So we'll see.
Okay. Oh well, it's just 5 days away, so we look forward to seeing you there.
Yeah. Thanks very much.